What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm doing a 9-hole disc golf challenge using only second-hand discs that I've never thrown before from the Trash Panda holiday disc swap. Let's get to it. So for those of you who aren't aware, Trash Panda is a disc golf company who are doing amazing things. The discs that they make are made from fully recyclable plastics, meaning that they also are fully recyclable discs, which is absolutely amazing. And every Christmas time, they run what's called a holiday disc swap. And essentially, it's all about giving and receiving secondhand discs, which is an amazing initiative and means that if you have some discs that you don't use anymore that are pre-loved, you can give them to somebody else to try. And I'm really excited because Joe Gray was the person who was allocated to me this year, and he went above and beyond and gave me 3 discs, all of which I have never thrown before, and I'm really excited to try. So we've got the MVP Uplink, the Discraft Stalker, and then finally we've got the Prodigy D2 prototype, and something kindly wrote on the back, flight numbers are 12, 5, -1, 3. So basically like a destroyer. So I'm going to be playing 9 holes using only these discs, and I'm going to set a line for myself because I think that would be interesting. I'm out here at Bay Park playing the back 9, so it's a fairly easy course, and I'm going to set the line at 4 under. If I don't get to that score or better, then I'm going to be giving away one of these discs. Stay tuned, see if I can get it. It's just started raining, so that's awesome. That might not help my chances too much. Hole 10 here, it is 92-meter par 3. There's just danger on the right-hand side the creek, which I've lost many discs in, unfortunately. I'm just going to hang forehand D2 out to the left, hopefully hang it out wide enough and then skip back in towards the basket. Oh boy. Wow. Okay, I'm clearly warming up because that was a terrible shot. Completely short, but it's safe, and I'll have a little pitch up, hopefully take par. All right, going with the uplink here. Just going to do a nice little standstill toss. Maybe give it a soft run. Oh, I mean, it wasn't a good shot. Almost got a bit of a ramp up off those branches into the basket, but that'll be a par to start. Like this video if you want Bray Park to get proper baskets sometime. Hole 11, par 3, 82 meters. It's a left to right shot, so I could throw the forehand D2 again, but I think I'm instead going to try and throw the uplink on the back end and just get it up high and then just cruising, turning to the right. If it works out, it'd be a really cool shot. So let's see. It's going to be very flippy, I think, from what I mean, it's actually a beautiful line, but I hung it out way too wide. That could have worked out really well, though. Flies nice. So I made it to the top of the hill here, which, pretty good shot. Honestly, if I had not hung it out so wide, it would have flown quite nicely and drifted down the hill. So might be another one to try again, but this is fun. I'm just going to try and do a little soft toss with the uplink again, see if we can just steal a birdie here. Stay up, stay up. Oh, just short. That was close. Like this video if you love these baskets at Bray Park and you don't want them to change. All right, hole 13, par 3, only 56 meters. So I think it's the shortest hole on the course. And it's pretty simple. You've just got one mando on the right that you have to go to the left of, and then a tree to miss here as well. So I could go the uplink again, just a dead straight back end, which is probably favorable. But I'm going to try, I think, a soft little flex forehand with the stalker, stand still, just get around the mando and then come back to the right. So this could be ill-advised, but we're going to give it a go for you guys. Come back now, come back now, come back now. Oh, that was awful. Everything's so short today. I've got to really get something going because I want to get to 4 under through 3 holes. We're going to be sitting at even par. Very subpar drive once again, but still got a little chance to throw it in for the birdie. So 3rd chance for the uplink. Let's give it a go. All right. Oh, stay up. Oh man, I'm getting closer to throwing it in with the uplink, but unfortunately, no birdie so far. We're going to need to get something going. Like this video if you've thrown a perfect putt into these baskets. only for it to bounce off the pole, off trampoline, off the cage, and spit back out. All right, I've got to really kick into gear here onto hole 13, par 3, 89 meters. Beautiful shot, kind of like a tunnel shot here. I'm really going to throw the uplink, just try and throw it hard and high as a flip, get it to turn and finish towards the basket. It'll be a 6 shot if I can pull this off, and I need it. I really need it. Oh, okay, roll to the middle. Nice. I hit the line. I was worried about this slippery tee pad because of the rain. That would have been a 6 shot if I had have thrown it down the middle. If you're not already, make sure you're following Trash Panda because they put out some amazing YouTube videos, really, really good quality, and it's just awesome to see what they're doing, how they're growing the sport sustainably, and all they're doing. It's so environmentally friendly and it's amazing. So I'll put the links in the description for their YouTube, also their Instagram. Yeah, follow them, support them because they're doing some awesome stuff within disc golf. Right, the rain's come back, but that's not going to stop us. I'm going to keep playing for you guys, hopefully actually show you how these discs can be thrown. You got 4th attempt here for an uplink throw in for birdie. Oh, miss the tree, please. Oh, go in, go in, go in, go in. Oh, that was so close. What a flight. That disc, I tell you what, I haven't thrown it super great on many holes yet, but my goodness, for slower speeds that you throw it at, it just goes dead straight. And then if you throw it harder, it's beautiful flip up. So would recommend. Oh, yo, yo. Massive spider web, holy dooly. Kind of actually blocking the putt to the basket. Anyway. Whew. Another par. Like this video if you love having big targets to aim for when you putt. Hole 14, par 3, 72 meters. It's dead straight ahead, but you've got a lot of trees in the way, and you've got 2 OB paths that kind of converge behind the basket and run down both sides of the fairway. So pretty tricky. There's a forehand line you can take. There's a down the middle gap you can take. I'm going to try and go with the stalker on a backhand, just kind of gently flex it down the right side from a standstill. Definitely too much disc for this hole, but it's versatile. That's great. Come out of it now. Come out of it. Oh, wow. Go. Oh, it actually flew really nice, and I hit the gap that I wanted, but unfortunately, it's kind of flippy, so it just kind of carried straight and went out of bounds. That's going to really hurt my chances. So this is for par, and I think if I bogey this, it pretty much rules out my chances, but I'll play through the holes anyway and maybe adjust my goal a little bit so it's a little bit more exciting. But it's looking like I'm going to be giving away one of these discs, which is kind of cool. But I would like to show you how they are supposed to fly well, which should happen on the next hole. But here we're still going to try and, oh, maybe I could do a little forehand. That could be cool. Okay. It's dropped now. Oh, you're joke. Well, I guess that was the risk of doing the forehand run play. Perfect line is a little high, skipped off the top, then went out of bounds. That's double OB. Yikes. Whew. Like this video if you think that acing on these baskets is easier than acing on normal baskets. All right, hole 15, par 4, only 123 meters though. There's an early mander on the right that you have to miss, and then some OB on the left once you get closer to the basket. So I'm really excited to try and give this stalker a full rip and see what it can do. I'm going to try and throw it as pretty hard as I can, full power on some hyzer, kind of basically down the middle, and hope that it'll flip up a little bit to flat and then just push straight. Maybe give me a long chance of the eagle. That'd be pretty sweet, and that actually might get my round somewhat back on track. Oh no. Okay, that's not bad. I didn't quite connect with it as well as I would have hoped to. But I had a really nice flight. I really didn't hit it that hard. I would have expected it to flip a little bit more, but I did throw it kind of high. So not too bad. It's given me a chance. I should be able to get a birdie and maybe throw in the uplink finally for the eagle. Again, kind of subpar drive, but you know what that means. I have to try and throw the uplink in. I could go like forehand laser down that middle or backhand just laser at it. That's actually kind of cool. But I think I'm like more this right side turnover I'm just going to hang it out there at the right and just let it cruise on towards the basket. Good turning. It's parked for the birdie. Didn't really ever have a chance though. Hey, my first birdie. Give this video a like if you think that these baskets are actually harder to ace on than normal baskets. Alright, hole 16, par 3, 78 meters. While I may not get my goal, there is still potential for an ace. So stay tuned. I'm going to try and make a highlight for you guys. This hole, you can go dead straight down the middle with a backhand or a flip up forehand, or you could go over the top. So I'm going to try and throw uplink just down the middle gap dead straight. See if we can get it close. That'd be a pretty sweet shot to nail. And then I might actually even throw the stalker on a forehand too, just to see how that goes. Oh, it's too high. Forward out. Not a great throw. I'm kind of struggling today, guys. I apologize. Okay, circle 2, look for the birdie. There we go. No! Oh, turned just a little too much. I thought I had that there. Give this video a like if you, like me, also feel like you're allergic to getting birdies. Alright, hole 17, 2 holes to go. Double Mando, 95 meter par 3. There's an OB path behind the basket as well, so I'm just going to throw the stalker on a hyzer through this gap, then hope that it might stand up and not turn over too much, but just hold the hyzer and push left. Oh, it stood up. Look at that flight, guys. Wow. That could be OB long, but I put a bit more juice on it and it just flipped up on that hyzer beautifully. Rode dead straight. That was a sweet flight. Thankfully, I wasn't actually out of bounds, so I have another chance to try and throw the uplink in for a birdie. This is what the video's become pretty much is, can I throw the uplink in for birdie after I get a bad drive? Go around this tree, little forehand. Hopefully get it in there. Go up. Oh, that was so close. You'd think with how many chains there are, I would have been able to hit enough that it would stick, but just a little overturned. Close though. Give this video a like if you've ever had a really close call putt that should have gone out but stayed in. Alright folks, we have made it to the final hole, hole 18. If you made it this far, thanks for sticking around and sticking it out with me as my body has been failing me and as I've been throwing poor shots. I apologize for those, but hopefully you still enjoyed this video. And if you did enjoy the video and you want to see more content like this, please remember to like the video and also subscribe so that you don't miss any new content that comes out. I appreciate all the support from you guys so far. It's been amazing. Let's keep this community growing. After this hole, I'll give you a review of what I think of these 3 discs and also announce the giveaway, so stay tuned. But we've got a 77 meter par 3 to finish, left to right shot. And it was at this point that my mic died once again, but I decided to go with the D2 on a forehand. I haven't used it much today because the holes are quite short, but I'm going to play this one out to the left and hope that it will skip back to the right for me. It's come out of my hand very high and early and not on flex at all, but it managed to push past the trees and get a little handy roll towards the basket. Let's see if we can finish with a birdie. Oh, it wanted to come out there, but stayed in, and a lady walking past congratulated me on the putt too. All right, so unfortunately my phone battery died, which tends to be kind of common, unfortunately, but we're back home now. It's the next day, and I just wanted to give a brief review of what I thought of these discs. My back's been playing up a little bit, so I didn't actually throw them all that well, and so stay tuned because I'll do some shorter reviews of them that look at them individually and go into a little bit more depth. But in short, the uplink, really fun disc, super understable, but that makes for some, you can throw it softly and it's just going to go dead straight. So perfect disc for beginners. I reckon it can be good on forehand and backhand and is really good to practice that angle control because it'll tell you when you've changed it. And if you're a more advanced player, it may find use as just a crazy flip up turn disc. That's a fun one. I'd have to try that out a little bit more. The Discraft Stalker. This disc is promising. This one's obviously secondhand, so it's a bit more beat in than probably a typical Stalker, but just flies very, very straight and goes quite far as a fairway driver. It does say extra long distance driver on it, and I do think for beginners and those with slightly slower arm speeds, it's going to be a nice, straight, far-flying disc for you. So Stalker is awesome. And to be honest, out of the three, this one may make my bag, just as that understable to straight fairway driver that I can. It's got consistent understability, I guess. So that was a fun one to throw. And kind of on the opposite end of the spectrum, probably not a beginner disc, is the Prodigy D2. I honestly thought I'd be able to get a little bit more distance out of this one, but it was absolute beefcake. It had no inkling to turn over. So I guess if you want a disc that you can trust its overstability, or maybe a utility disc, one that you can trust into a headwind, then this may find a spot in your bag. Super flat, very quite shallow as well, and yeah, very overstable. So probably not going to find a spot in my bag, but maybe it'll find a spot in yours. But that's the discs. Thanks again to Trash Panda for organizing the holiday disc swap. If you want to be part of it, I highly recommend. It's a ton of fun and gives you a chance to try some new discs for yourself, and then also to give away some of the discs that you don't use anymore. So make sure you stay tuned to their socials for when that's coming up at the end of this year. And if you are interested in any of these three discs, but you're like, I don't have a Joe Gray to give them to me, well, then head on over to discgolfwarehouse.com.au and use my code JOMO5 to get a 5% discount. And you should find all these molds there, as well as plenty more. Now, to get to the giveaway, if you would like to win one of these discs, all you have to do is make sure you subscribe to the channel, like this video, and then comment down below which disc that you would like from here and why. And if you've done those three things, you'll be entered into the giveaway. And in 2 weeks' time, I will draw a winner and you'll win the disc that you chose. So get involved in that if you'd like some of these discs. But that's all for this video. I hope that you've enjoyed. Please let me know down in the comments what videos you'd like to see in the future. I'd love to know what you want to see. But I hope that you've had a wonderful day. Make sure you make it great for somebody else as well. And we'll catch you in the next one.